Flag.
To the flag, one nation,
United States of America,
one
and to the
nation,
republic for which it stands,
stands,
which
one
one
nation,
nation, under God,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty
and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call
All right, good morning, Anthony D'Italia.
here.
Board member Emery Fulham.
Here.
Board member Edmund B. Moore, he's not present.
Here.
Board member Mark.
Come on, Emilian.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming in?
Yeah. He's trying
All right,
to.
so I'll call him again.
There you go.
Oh, hi, Ed.
Ed,
All right,
you're
so Ed,
muted.
Ed, unmute.
Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone.
All right, you're just gonna say here, I'm gonna read your name again. Board member Edmund B. Moore.
Here.
Okay, board member Mark Schifford is absent. Board member Craig Catalanoto.
Here,
Am I getting it?
Get
Please
better
don't get
every
it.
week,
you're doing well.
every month.
All right,
Okay.
you're good to go.
Tara, is she
Tara?
on? Where's Tara?
There she is.
There she is. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
You want
Hi,
to
Tara.
talk to the board about?
Yes, good morning. Thank you, board, for allowing me to speak today. We just wanted to update the board on something we've been doing in town hall. We have recently implemented a waitlist software. This waitlist software will allow us to have better metrics on who's coming into the building, how many people we are seeing, as well as it's going to give people in the public an opportunity to schedule a Zoom meeting with the inspector of the day. We had some feedback from members of the public regarding how many of the professionals nowadays, because they are showing their applications and getting their questions answered through our various boards using Zoom, they wanted to be able to communicate with the building department via Zoom as well. So that's part of this implementation. You can access it from the town's website. We just put a PSA out there today. We've had it in for about a week. We were actually scheduled to release this January 1, but because of everything that's been going on with COVID, we were asked to move that deadline way ahead. So we actually had to implement it about a week ago. So we are still ironing out some difficulties that we've had, but it's gotten a lot better, and hopefully we'll be able to get it perfect. So if you have a second, I'm going to show you guys the wait list. So can everybody see my screen okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, if you go to the town's main website, it actually can be seen right here, but it's also a subsection underneath the building department. So if you go to schedule a Zoom meeting or join the in-person wait list, when people come into town hall, they have to fill out a COVID attestation. We've digitized that now. So now that that is online and people no longer have to fill that out by hand, but we also are requiring them to jump on the wait list, and that's our digital line. Below is the Zoom meeting. So if someone clicks schedule an appointment, they can schedule an appointment with the inspector of the day. The inspector of the day is the building department inspector that's required to stay in the office for that day. They switch off every day of the week, so you could be getting a different person, but it's not as if we're taking anybody off of the field or, away from inspections. That person is actually in the building at that time anyway. The in-person wait list is below, and as you can see, there are 2 people waiting. So if you are at home and you need to run to town hall, you could jump on the website and you can see how many people are waiting ahead of you. We will eventually be putting wait times on this, but because we just implemented it, the algorithm needs data in order to build itself. So we can't put the wait time on there right now, because right now I just checked it. It still says it's about an hour and a half wait. And that's because it's still factoring in times from last week and when we had the wait list joined with the booking time. So we did have to putz around with that and fix that a little bit. So hopefully this week we'll have better metrics, and next week we'll be able to throw on the wait time on this as well. The other thing is, if you are at home and say, one of the good examples that I like to use is one of our inspectors, he had been on a job and there was someone that had to put in a dry well. The individual had a question about the dry well and wanted to show him just, the process and how it was going. So instead of the inspector driving all the way out to Watermill, this individual, this builder, set up a Zoom with them. And the man was there with his phone, and he was showing the inspector the actual work that he had done. So that saves an inspector a trip all the way out to Watermill, and it saves that individual, that builder, time waiting to schedule an appointment with them. It's pretty much instantaneous. So do you have any questions?
That's great.
No, it's fine. So they'll be able to, if somebody wants to get a hold of us, this is going to be the license review board too?
Eventually. So we are just rolling this out to the building department. Initially, they are our guinea pigs. They didn't volunteer. They were just forced to. So, but yes, we are going to try to roll this out to as many people as we possibly can.
Okay, so May Lee would be the one that they would get in touch with.
I don't know about that. That's something
Okay.
that would have to be decided later on.
Okay, very good. Thank
Okay.
you.
Any
Thanks,
other
Sarah.
questions? I'm going to stop sharing my
No.
screen. All right. Well, thank you all
Sarah.
very much and have a good day.
Thanks,
Two
Sarah.
happy holidays.
Let's have a nice Christmas. Okay, back to the meeting. I see we have no complaints and no hearings scheduled. Only thing I think we have before us are new applications.
Tony,
Excuse me, we have 14. Any?
Tony, I need you to do the reading of the minutes first, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Reading
That's
the minutes.
okay.
Would you read your minutes, please?
I'll make a motion to accept them as presented.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? So move. Now, as I said,
Thank you.
You're welcome. We have no hearings, no complaints. We only have before us new applications, home improvement applications, 14. Do we have anything to discuss on them?
Craig, you can go first. If you'd like.
Okay, thank you. On application 2000205, question 12 regarding judgments was answered no. But later in the application, we saw a judgment noted at $16,400.16. And then on application number 2000217, the applicant answered no to question 12 regarding judgments. But later in the application, we saw a judgment noted at $262.65.
Okay. What was the first one? What was the judgment from? Who was it from?
20000205 T.S. Davis judgment. Millie, can we get some clarification on that one?
So the creditor is Adler Solutions LLC. I don't know who that is. We have it. The document date is May 2nd, 2018. That was filed in Suffolk County for $16,395.16. And as far as there being a satisfaction, I don't show anything that it's been satisfied.
And it was Atlas. What was the name of the company?
Adler Solutions. I don't know what that is.
You think we should ask for a clarification?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think we should table that one and get a clarification on who exactly, who has the judgment against them.
All right,
Okay.
I'll
Who
send out
has
a
the
letter.
Next one was what? 2007, you said?
200217, which is C&D Fence.
Right. And what was that?
They also have a judgment of $262.65. And again, I'm going to ask Malin to clarify for us.
That was also
Right.
from 1983, Malin,
Right.
that $200.
So I did pull it out. I don't know whether it's Liberty Mutual Insurance. That's not workers' comp.
Right.
From what I can tell, I'm not sure what it is. It could be insurance. I don't think it's,
Auto.
work related.
Okay,
It's
so-
not a large amount, and it comes up to a little over 17 years.
Okay, let's let that one go. That's not gonna affect them.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, but that's the only two? Anne
Yeah, I
Marie?
just
No,
for the
I have-
record.
I think Craig
Oh.
might have more comments. I'm not sure.
Well, there was just the one on application 2000216, which was Bellwood. He answered no to question 7 regarding if he was self-employed for 5 years. He answered no, but did not elaborate.
I
think
actually have
Malin is-
document. Yeah, I did get the email. I spoke to him. It was just a clerical mistake on his part. We have an email stating that he made a mistake. The company in question has been around for a little over 7 years.
Okay.
Okay,
And then
Any-
there was the US Energy Testing LLC. John, there were 2 questions that he made a mistake on. I also got an email from him regarding that, clarification and correction. They're just oversights on their part. Did I pull it? Which one is it? I can read off the email to you. That's not a big deal if you'd like. Basically explaining that he doesn't have any judgment, and I did the background check. There are no judgments. And here it is. So it says, to whom it may concern, I spoke with Malin on the phone 12/8/20 at 3:30 p.m. about U.S. energy testing home improvement license. In regards to questions, I did not answer the application question number 8 and 13. I answered both to no. I approved Malin to fill in the answers for me as she instructed and to send out the email. Thank you for your help in this process and receiving the approval for home improvement contractor's license.
Okay.
So it was just an oversight. It's one of those questions that we have multiple times on the application.
so
But
So
there
that-
wasn't
all
anything
of it?
found on him.
is that anything else?
2000207, that was Medina. On our PDF, the license was illegible, but I imagine if Malin
License
passed it
is
through,
good.
it was okay. Okay.
Okay,
And that's all I have.
Anne Marie?
Okay, a question for Malin first. Malin, on John, on 2000209, USA Energy Testing. Malin?
Yeah,
Um,
he
The-
answered both questions via email.
After I emailed you?
Yes, I called him directly and then I
answered-
had him. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So what I just read off to you was the statement that he sent to me in regards to those 2 questions that were not answered, 8 and 13, which were an issue that were oversights on his part. So he does not have any judgments. That's question number 13, although answered on the other page. And number 8 was also the same question, which was no. I checked them off in red. He emailed me to confirm that those were true. Background check shows that he doesn't have any judgments.
Okay, so the next one is 210, lic.com services. Joseph Bruner, there's a large list of judgments, which he has provided documentation on some for satisfaction in a letter that he's trying to, or dealing with satisfactions on these. But there are a bunch listed that aren't in the satisfactions. And I can't read his license as well on this one. Like, how old, what's his date of birth? Is he old enough to even have any of these?
Give me 2 seconds.
Judgment?
Let's go to his.
I can't see it on the scan.
All right. Date of birth is 1980. I apologize. October 10th, 1980. I don't think some of
Okay,
these would be his, to be honest with you. Some
Yeah,
of them are
they're just low
1983.
date. Yeah,
He
he's
did-
born,
Yeah,
Sorry.
he did submit everything that he had. He's actually shown good faith. I think a lot of the ones that I found they really wouldn't be his. I have 2013. I mean, he wouldn't, he could fall for that one, but for the most part, the ones that we found, 2010, he'd be, what is it? He'd be 30, I guess, right?
Who are the judgments from? That's a key question.
right.
Go ahead.
Give me 2 seconds. Based on the numbers, they look like tickets, to be honest with you. It's the people of the state of New York. They look like tickets.
Well, there's one here. Is this one from Yellow Book? It says Joseph Bruno New View Construction, but it's 1998, the Yellow Book Company. So that's why for like 45.
Yeah,
that's
he'd
a
be
phone
18
book.
years old. That's
Probably.
I don't think that's his. It is a common name. There's quite a few with different addresses.
Okay.
When I pulled them up all over the place, it's, I print them all out for us to review them, but there are multiple addresses. I'm not sure that they
Yeah, I
relate
don't see
to
that.
him.
Yeah.
Well, my only concern with judgments is always, is it a homeowner or a building supply company, which it doesn't sound like it is.
None of them are.
Okay, so
And
in my
the stuff
opinion,
that he gave us, that he had judgments on, he actually sent that with the application. I did not have to ask him for any of that stuff.
Yeah,
So he really did show good faith that, he's been taking care of his stuff. He knew there were judgments and he's been settling all of them, whatever was in his name, and then clearing the ones that were not his.
right. So in my
Okay.
opinion, we could let that one go.
Okay.
Unless you have an objection, Anne.
No, I wanted to get more clarification. That's all.
Okay.
So I'm fine. I think then we have a total of 13 instead of 14 that we're going to approve.
We
That's
have
correct.
I'm correct?
13 for approval. Do I get a motion to
I'll make
accept
a
it?
motion. I'll make a motion to accept 13.
Second?
I'll
Second.
second. Oh, Leo.
Ed seconded. All in favor?
Did I just hear Mark?
No, that was a.
All in favor? Aye.
Oh,
All
Aye.
opposed? So moved. Okay, next one we have is renewals. Which
77.
77. What's your pleasure on them? Get a motion?
Craig, did you want to mention Trunzo to get some clarification for yourself?
Yes, thank you. Ellen, you sent us some information regarding L003241 Trunzo.
Yeah.
There was a correspondence from his attorney to this board.
Actually, he's self-representing him. It's not an attorney. Just
It's
so there's
himself?
no
Okay.
misunderstanding. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I had a very long conversation with him.
Yeah, can you offer some clarification on that? Because the correspondence actually seemed, it didn't really seem to be a matter for this board, if
It's
I
not a
read it
matter for
correctly.
this. That's correct. The issue is in East Hampton, so it's not our jurisdiction.
Right.
So on the application, when you do the renewal, it asks if there are any judgments. So he submitted the paperwork showing that there is, a lien and there's no decision at this time. But basically, his explanation to me was it's, I guess, an $8 million job. And, there was some question into work that was done that they weren't happy with. They didn't pay the contractor at hand because they want it corrected. They put a lien against him. They haven't gone to court. There hasn't been any resolution. It, again, is not our jurisdiction, but I did bring it to the board to let them know that this is at hand.
Okay.
Okay, that lien is East Hampton. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The house is in East Hampton, so it's not our jurisdiction,
Right.
and it's not going to come before our board.
Right. Okay.
Is that okay, Greg?
Yeah, I'm satisfied with that.
Okay. What's your pleasure on 77? Get a motion?
I'll make
Motion
a
to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
So move. New plumbing registrations. We have 2. Make a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
2 and 3.
Second.
Second, Craig. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? So move. Renewal plumbing registration. We have 12.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Anne Marie, second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? So move. That is all the business we have before us. Anybody have anything to discuss?
Christine, did we get any updates from Helen Burgess?
No, I haven't heard anything at all from her.
Okay. So I guess just with COVID times, we're just gonna leave that as,
Yeah,
So-
I think at this point, we'll
Well,
just. right
it's
now.
open until we could have a meeting at town hall. I
I
mean,
know.
it's still sitting there. It's just
That's
adjourned.
correct.
okay.
So that's, any other questions? Well, if
No.
not, to everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes,
You too.
everybody
Thank
enjoy the
you as well.
holidays.
And I'd like to have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you and have a
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.